Yeah, we're going live. He doesn't know. Blasi doesn't know that we've hit the we hit the button. I hit the button. We're live. JR the Handler, what is in your hand, sir?
Let's effing go. Dude, I got a big old tall boy Guinness, got a little golden harp on the side, ready to rock.
Oh, there it is.
Dude, I've been crushing.
There it is.
Been crushing all day, still on high from our hang yesterday. I don't know if everybody knows yet. I'm sure you've seen the clips, but our Bubba exclusive podcast that's dropping this week, we had none other, and I still don't know how we even pulled this off. I never even asked anybody. I was like, yeah, sounds good to me. But we somehow secured and scored, or Blasi did, or somebody did, Super Bowl champion Big Brad.
Big Bad
Brad.
Johnson,
I messed up. Big Bad Brad. Dude. I was saying it all day today. I kept saying Big Bad Brad. I mean, because I watch those videos, dude. It's incredible, those trick shots he does.
Yes, and he explains all of it and how he does it all. He accomplishes that in one take, but after quite a while, with some shots. It may take him like 15 hours, he said, on one of them, So we're not going to give everything away here.
No,
those people who have been waiting, those people who have come in, the early bird gets the worm.
That's it.
You get this little nugget. We'll probably talk about this again in about 30 minutes. But
I'm sure.
But yeah,
I'm still on high for that because like I said, we had Brad Johnson on, and it was absolutely incredible, the stories and just getting to catch up. And he couldn't have been cooler.
It could not have been cooler. And speaking of could not be cooler, I think the man is finally situated. We're hoping we were going to catch him in a hot mic situation. Had to bounce him, but my God, you talk about cool. Look at this son of a bitch right here.
Just look out my window right here.
He may never go home.
Look at this place. This place is so beautiful. Like, I don't know if
may
you
never
see
go
this. It is absolutely gorgeous out here.
It is.
Right here in lovely Tampa, Florida, at the current hotel. They even upgrade. I told them that we're coming here for the Bubba the Love Sponge show, and they upgraded me to their suite. You know what I mean? It was just everything just stopped. They all stopped in their tracks. They know exactly what's going down this town.
Absolutely.
I came with this hat on.
Rolled out that red carpet.
Mr. Blasi, we got you taken care of. Yeah, absolutely. You're right here with the legend, Bubba the Love Sponge.
You damn right you are. You damn right you are. Just like Hillbilly says, you are a rock star. You are a rock star. Got to give a shout out to Stacy G. I hope she's in here later because she dropped us. She can't wait for this show to come out at 11:55 this morning. Shout out Stacy. She's always commenting on our stuff. We love her. She's always in here. Paul Rogers in the house as always.
P1 Paul.
And our boy Mr. Mortar is in the house.
Mortar in the house.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And more will be coming. More will be coming on. But yeah, so unbelievable. We just kind of this off, Blasi, talking about last night and kind of still running off of that high
Big Bad
from
Brad.
that show. Big Bad Brad, baby.
I've been saying it so much. I was rhyming it with Big John, Big Bad John, Big Bad Brad.
That's it. Big Bad Brad.
who I just saw on he just put a tweet out, and he just threw a beanbag 175 feet and rang it.
No, he didn't.
After staying up all night after the show last night, he just completed it. 14 and a half hours later.
So we got to change that that trophy a little bit.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you just go ahead and inscribe his name on it is what you can do. We just go ahead. I don't think I think we're going to have some other – we're going to have another kind of a contest whenever that happens because you're just going to have to mail that to him. He's going to hit this before it's over with.
And y'all
will hear more of that in the show tomorrow. It's awesome.
Yeah, and we just became friends. He doesn't even know Blasi's a long drive champ. So next thing you know, he's I can get a golf ball too. Him and Blasi are going to have a long drive competition.
It absolutely has wheels. His eyes lit up. Just the whole competition of it. That dude is a competitor.
Yeah, great episode. I hope everybody's going to love that one.
When does that drop? Did that drop today or does that drop tomorrow?
No, it drops tomorrow.
Oh my gosh.
So you're going to continue. This is a preview. Number one, and we'll get back to talking about the Brad Johnson interview. I have some clips that I've made for it, hot off the press, hot as fast as I can turn it around, Blasi. With some good content that will drop tonight on this show. Then I think the most important thing, and the turn of events that happened today. Number one, we knew you were going to Tampa. We talk about that in the show, that you were leaving, heading that way. But you're going to be in studio tomorrow, Bubba the Love Sponge show. You're going to be on 9 a.m. Eastern or 8 a.m.
Eastern time. Eastern time. Yep. Central 8 to 9, 9 to 10 on that last hour slot. Man, I wish I could. I wish I was as cool as you, JR, because JR just thinking about, oh yeah, boys, yeah, I talked to him today. You know what I mean? I talked to the ops guy. Seth got everything set up. Supposed to be at the gate, in the morning, just pull in, just get in there, and just get everything set up. I mean, he's always so cool. Me, I'm over here like just losing.
I know you are. Oh, I know you are. Oh my God!
I've already forewarned. I've already forewarned.
Are you kidding me? Is this really happening? Am I going on Bubba the Love Sponge show tomorrow? Like literally the big show. Not on the side stage. I'm not off to the side stage. I'm on the big show, on the main stage.
You're on the show. You're on the show.
I'm coming bearing gifts.
There's
and
no
I have
chance he sleeps tonight.
Surprise for everybody
None.
tomorrow, including you two. I'm coming bearing gifts. And then Brantley thinks he knows the gift, but I switched it all up in my mind. I was like, no, I have the best gift. And everybody in the show is getting a gift tomorrow.
Love it.
Nobody knows. And you'll have to tune in tomorrow to find out. It's going to be really good.
I love that. Airplane Willie says that Blasi is a one-man MF and posse. By the way, everybody, we have merch out. There is a one-man posse shirt that is out now on tigsbits.com. You can go to it. Go to our Etsy store. You can go to tigsbits.com and just click the link on whatever you're looking at. It'll take you to that Etsy store. But you need to go pick up one of those one-man posse shirts, and you can be your own one-man posse, just like Blasi.
Yes,
the one-man posse.
His favorite wrestler growing up was the one-man gang.
There you go.
That's it.
There you go.
That's it. That's it, man.
No, Blasi, I know you're fired up. I said that. I side text Tigs earlier. I was like, don't you know he is about to freaking explode doing all this stuff, and we text back and forth. You should have made him go through me. I should have done the advance for you and treated you like talent and just made everything sidestep and put you out an itinerary and you just show up.
Your one-pager.
They should have had to go through me to talk to you.
All my Skittles there with no purple Skittles in the bowl. Like, let's get all those out of there. Everything but the purple Skittle. Let's have those ready to go. You know what I mean? Just all that good stuff.
Yeah, if it's a hair over 75, we're effing walking.
I don't think you got to worry about that. I think it is.
No,
definitely,
I kid. I know you're fired up though, but you've always worked your butt off at everything you've ever done. You want to do well at things. That's just in your nature. So I know you want to do the best. Blasi, the one man posse, for the show that put him on the map, the show that got you into digging talk radio and the early format of podcasting in general. So I can imagine it's a big honor. But me and Tiggs know you're gonna crush it. You know, there's gonna be a lot of like Tiggs said, there's gonna be a lot of that going on.
That's okay. And I've already warned them. Seth sent the email, with the show and everything today for the podcast. And he was like, hell of a great guest. This is going to be great, all of that. And he was, looking forward to you being in the studio. Thinks it'll be great for the show. We're like yes, of course. We're fired up for this too.
So
I said, no one is more fired up than Blasi, and I'm going ahead and tipping you off now. Get ready for some hand action. Get ready for some nervous tick hand action, and have fun with it.
A lot of this action.
Yeah. So they're prepared. They know.
Good.
We've let them know. Dude, everybody's looking forward to it. Mortar's absolutely looking forward to it. He says you need to take that megaphone with you.
Oh, that's why this thing made the trip. You think it came here just for this podcast?
It didn't come to dance, did it?
I'm walking in there like, walking in with
Blasi's
people
got
walking
a
with a
suitcase
cane.
full of
You know what I mean?
gimmicks.
I'm coming in with this just walking
Like
with a little bit of a limp.
Suitcase full of gimmicks.
Like
You
Carrot
can't walk
Top.
into their show without a megaphone, Everybody's got a...
You got to be prepared. You know what I mean? We're heading to the Bubba the Love Sponge, the main show. You know what I mean? We got to be ready.
Got to be
You never
ready.
know.
Gotta
Even
be
just
ready.
just as a prop, just to set up there, just to let them know, if we need to get loud, we can, if that's what you need from me. I'm not here to take over, but I am here to engage and dive into this thing. Yeah, that's right.
That's right. And
it's like
announce
fabric,
to everybody to not forget to go to tigsbits.com or to follow us on our Patreon. Like, subscribe, share this. Do all of those things. Just a little housekeeping while we're in there. Hey, Texas Hillbilly says, you get to sit in Anna's seat. You know, I hope that this doesn't.
I don't know which seat I'm. Is that the seat I'm
It
in?
ain't-
Am I in
she's
Anna's seat?
gone. She no longer exists. Who knows what seat it is?
What
Who
if they
cares?
tell you
It'll look
before-
about like this, huh? I guess I'll be right here looking up.
Just
Bubba,
make sure that
everyone
you
will be able
just
to
put
see
your
him.
mouth all over the mic like she used to. Just lean on the mic the whole time.
Well, what I've been thinking was, yeah.
Yeah. So no, I
Well,
I don't know if I'm gonna be on a couch. I don't know if I'm gonna be.
Well, what I was going. Let me ask some scenarios
idea.
here, and let's just get your reaction. Let's
Yes.
play. Let's do a little back and forth
Yeah, I
here.
think this is
let's do
important.
this. So you come in. They don't tell you where to sit. They don't have any prep. No one preps you before you walk in the studio. Usually at most stuff, and I'm sure they will here too. But usually they'll come out before you go in this controlled studio room. They'll come out and say, hey, hang here for a sec. Get you on this moment. Boom, boom, boom. Little pre-thing. Here's water, whatever. Then you come. So then you're going in, and then they tell you you're going to sit here. You're going to be. Here's your headphones. Here's your mic. That kind of stuff. But if they don't, because you're Blasi one-man posse, and they think you know the place so well, you're just going to know what to do. You come in. They don't offer you a place to sit. There's multiple seats, multiple options. Do you just pick your own seat, or do you stand there, or do you ask someone, hey, where should I sit? And if you ask somebody, where do you sit, and say, who says you get to sit? And they turn on you. They turn heel on you.
That's a
Well,
good
that's
question.
that's a really good question. What I do know
You
is I
haven't
know
earned
the
a seat
arrangement
yet.
of that place. It depends. I'm going to be listening, so I'm going to know. I'm not even sure who's in tomorrow. Like it changes. I know there's who should be there, but like if I get there and honest seats available, you know what I mean. I know Lummy's going to be in place. You know what I mean. If Dan's sitting right there in his hole, we're over to Anna. Seth is in his spot, and then Bubba. Like there's only one. And there's nobody else on there, then it's me coming in. That's where I'm gonna sit down until they tell me otherwise, you know. But in case we may have an extra guest there, then I'm backed up to the couch, you know. So and that's fine. I don't care as long as as long as I'm on, you know. And even if I'm not on, I
that's
just want
right.
to hang out at the bar. I'll even hang out at the bar if that's what I need to do, and I'll just sit over here with this megaphone, you know, and just bark out things from time to time if I need, you know. Whatever we got to do.
Speaking of that was my other question. Speaking of bars, so what if you want to really make some history here? You could throw them all a curveball and just go get plastered in the morning before you get there. Just show up,
Wow.
shit
Or just
house,
start tonight and keep
and
moving.
go in, and who's gonna push you around? Just push your way in there, get a mic, just go off.
Just go in there, just disrupt.
And
it,
they're
man.
gonna be like, "What? This guy's whole dream, his whole life, was to get on this radio show, and he gets tanked
JR,
the night
I don't know
before."
if
Came in
that's
here
good
and
for the
just-
show.
That
I
sounds
don't
like
know
a-
if that's good for the whole of the
there,
show.
time
Okay.
out. There's a movie. What is that?
I'm just
With
thinking about
Denzel
Blasi's shot at
Washington,
success
something about
here.
An airplane upside down. He landed it, saved everybody. What was that movie? You know what I mean? It kind of reminds me of that. Is that
Sully, are you
cowboy.
gonna be? Are you?
No, not the Sully. Like Denzel when he like.
Oh,
he was
oh,
drunk
yeah,
and he
yeah,
was
yeah,
hammered.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
He came in, but
yeah,
hey, I
yeah,
still
yeah.
landed this plane, boys. I saved a bunch of lives.
That's right.
Although I was hammered, you know. So same deal. Yeah, I doubt I do that, but you know what, JR? There is a chance that tonight can get a little bit more interesting after this show because there's a strong chance your brother's coming over here to hang out at the rooftop bar.
Oh boy.
But we've
Rooftop
talked-
Oh
bar.
boy.
We've already talked.
Oh boy.
Some
Oh,
kind of
Contact has
rooftop
been
bar
made.
here at the current hotel.
summer
And,
solstice.
Yes. So, you know, we're going to enjoy ourselves. I'm here to have fun.
Yep.
But you know me, I'm going to
Sure
answer
you
the
are.
bell as well.
Yeah,
you
you're
know?
gonna be up. You're gonna be up, ready to rock either way. You're gonna be on point.
Yeah,
you're
before
gonna.
the
It's gonna
sun
be
comes
great.
up, you know, like I'm
So
gonna be
what if they
moonwalking
start?
around here.
What if they start peppering you with questions, like stuff about? What if they start peppering you with like questions about the show and you can't respond? Are you gonna? You feel
Yeah,
confident?
what if
There's
you
nothing they
freeze
can.
up?
Well, yeah. What you feel pretty sure you're gonna
Loud
be on point with all
noises,
that?
loud noises. You know, I can always drop
Out now,
down to
brown
that,
cow.
right? You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
so I
The arsonist had
that's
oddly
a great
shaped
question. What if they do? Like, I don't think they're going to put me on a trivia show here. I mean, like, if they do, I never claim. Have I ever claimed to be like some high level? I always tell you, I'm more like a 6'7" kind of guy when it comes to knowledge of the show. I
Right.
love the show, but I don't claim to know all. I never claim to know all. Right?
See,
So
that's
I
why they
protected
love you.
myself. Yeah.
Because you're just honest.
Yeah,
Speaking
I'm
of
very honest.
speaking of trivia shows, boys, I think this is now a good time to let y'all know I may have gotten ourselves into a little something.
What have you done?
I'm in one of these Facebook groups that are all like have guests and can help you find guests and stuff like that. Well, somebody said on there, you know, they were looking for a guest. They have this comedy trivia show. I was like, oh, that sounds fun. It's like put your name in here, whatever, talking. I was like, okay. Well, then, bam, they're following us now. And And I got a feeling that we may end up on this show. I was like, well, there's 3 of us, but 2 of us would be happy to go on. She was looking for 2 people. I was like, 2 of us will be happy to go do this. I mean, we may send Murph and Riley. Who knows? But, I mean, then we'll send. She does have actually does have a kids comedy thing, too. So I did no looking into this. Just was like, oh, that sounds kind of cool. This is how you get got.
This is exactly how you get got.
It's exactly how you get got. But she is actually real. And
yeah, I think
has quite a few followers, actually. So
I think we send in the front lines on that one. I think we lay out some of our junior correspondents to go in there and handle our light work. You know what I mean? Let's just see what they take. You know, if they get decimated, it's like, did you just do that to a child? What's wrong with you?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Then we can come back over the top on that. Hey, speaking of junior correspondents, I got to wear hey, today is Hal Laird, one of my best friends on earth. His birthday is today.
Happy birthday, Hal.
Yes,
That's
yes,
awesome.
it is. Happy birthday. But you know what
Hal
this dude
Cephas.
did? I'll tell you what he did. I'm going to wear him out on this one. So I get a text from him on Monday. He said, hey, man, you mind reaching out to Murph? You know, he's like, he's off at a church camp at Lake Martin in Alabama, you know, and he didn't know anybody there. And, you know, just a little, just kind of getting a little, heebie-jeebies, he's away from home and all that. Right, a little homesick deal. And he's like, you just need a little something. He looks up to you, and I don't know why. That's how he finished the sentence. I was like, I don't know why, huh? Okay. And so, so I got to talk. I was texting Murph, talking to him, and come to find out, he signed him up for this church camp in Alabama, which is great. I'm sure it's a all week, and I'm sure it all ended up being great. Murphy didn't know a single person there. He went there with nobody but by himself at Lake Martin, which is cool, right? But it's like, man, you just dropped Murphy off at a camp. He didn't know a single person.
What now? How did they come about this camp?
What did you say? Blasi told me about this, and he said, "What did Hal say?" Yeah, man, it just dropped him in the fire, man, or something.
I mean, listen, now I'm kind of having second thoughts. I guess I should have sent him with a friend or something, you know what I mean? I mean,
Yeah.
I thought he had fun, but, as soon as we dropped him off, he's like calling us like, hey, really? You just dropped me off up here? So, dude, he's up there at church. So I'm texting Murphy, like, let me talk to him, bring him back. Hey, listen, Murphy, let's have fun with this. Let's wear your dad out on this a little bit because it's kind of messed up, to be honest with you. He just drops you off somewhere in the middle of Alabama that you're not even from, and it says have fun. And they're limited, which is cool too, if he was there with a friend probably. You can't really use your phone. Like, this was like in the evening. You got like a 20 or 30-minute window. Everything's all like, you just dive in, immerse yourself into what's going on around you, get in the water, swim, have fun. We're going to do what we're going to do, but we're not going to do a lot of technology stuff. I text Murph this morning. I said, hey, buddy, did you have a good week? Was it fun? He just sent back, I'm still here.
It's like he's in jail. How? Of all the camps there are, I grew up on Lake Martin. It is beautiful, but yeah, that's a long ways from where he grew up, and to not have any connection with it. It's not like these are people he knew from another school nearby. He doesn't know any of these people.
I mean, I've had a lot of fun at church camps now. I mean, like good, clean fun too. I'm not going down that road. Just good fun.
Oh,
same. But I was with my other friends from my church.
But I knew somebody there.
Yeah,
at least
I was with at least several people from my church.
Yeah, it was basically, he kind of won a trip because his mom, I think at the church they go to or something, they always sponsor one kid, and they couldn't find a kid this year. So Hal volunteered Murphy to go.
Like Murph doesn't have enough going on anyway.
I know. Murph's like, really? I've been over here volunteering. I mean, we were out last week out there at Biophilia Center. He's out there volunteering all week. And it's like, now he's shipped off to a camp. And it's funny. I sent Murphy a text, and I swear this is the truth. And I was sending him, I was like, hey, buddy, I understand you're at a church camp this week. Listen, I used to go to Chaco Springs every year. Have fun, immerse yourself in it. Like, you're going to get to know people. This is a time to grow. Like, I know you're there by yourself. Just root him on. You know what I mean?
Give
like,
him
hey,
a
it's going
little
to be okay.
encouragement.
And, dude, somehow my phone changed. I swear, that autocorrect changed it from a church camp to a sinner's camp. And I went back and read my text. I was like, I know you're at a sinner's camp this week.
He sent me the
why he looks
screenshot
up
of
to you.
that.
So I probably
why he
made it
looks
way
up to you.
worse.
Yeah.
And I had to
Gotta
come
get a
back and
giggle
like,
out
no,
of
no,
that.
no, I didn't mean a sinners camp. I'm in a church camp. You know, it's like I never said sinners camp. You know,
Never even said that. Why would it change it? That's imagine
that's
that.
crazy, isn't it? But
No,
yeah,
it's
anyway.
not today's.
But no,
world,
all
not
good.
really.
I think he had a good week. I was talking to Hal. I was checking in on him. It was fun, you know. But probably a good chance for him to grow. But
It is a good chance for him to grow. I got a feeling he's going
Nash
to look
brothers
back
here.
on this one day. He will look back on it, and he'll be like, you know what? I actually enjoyed that. He's going to probably make that dude. There's no doubt he's going to make friends. He's already made friends. He has made friends that he's going to stay in touch with moving forward from this. It's a different deal now. If you remember when we were kids, like you had to write somebody if you wanted to stay in touch with them. You had to send them a damn letter.
You
You
damn
know,
sure
you
did.
couldn't just text or jump into some kind of a video game or something like that and keep that relationship moving on. So, yeah, dude, I think it's good.
It is
Justin
good.
Nash
Oh yeah.
chimes in and he says, any of you guys
Yes.
going to be at the Tarpons game Saturday? I know he's probably talking mainly to the chat, but wanted to give Justin a shout out and an Airplane Willie.
I will be there for sure. Yeah.
Yes, Blasi's definitely going to be there. Flight is the Denzel pilot
Yeah,
movie.
Flight, that's
Leave
it,
it to
yeah.
Airplane Willie to know who
Exactly.
the movie is about.
Of course, Airplane Willie knew.
Hello. Duh. So, yeah, man. Yeah, Blasi's definitely going to be at that Tarpon game. I wish I could go. I've got so much going on. The next 2 weeks are going to be tight. We will get lives in. We will get everything in. But yeah, I wish I could slip off and just head on to Tampa, too. You know, kind of jealous a
Come
little
on
bit,
down.
JR.
The water's fine. Like, look. Just
I
look
know it
behind me.
is.
I don't know
Yeah,
if you can
it-
see it, but yeah, the water's
yeah.
fine back there.
Blasi,
This
you
is so
need
beautiful.
to. We need to try to plan it when I go back down there end of July for my nephew's birthday. Maybe if they're playing in town, or if you don't have much, come down. We'll do some stuff down there together. We'll get a boat and stuff.
Heck yeah. I mean, yeah.
Hell
I mean,
yeah.
twist my arm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you kidding me? I love it down here. I was driving the whole way, and I was like, I got my set speed. I run, you know, about 78. I don't get off crazy. Then I found myself calculating a little bit, 79, and 80, 81, 83. I was like, dude, bring her back, buddy. Slow down. Tampa's not going anywhere. It'll be there when you get there. Just slow down, okay? Breathe.
True story.
Breathe.
Yeah, there's no way he sleeps tonight.
No way.
Not a chance.
He's going
Not
to
a
be cutting
chance.
live podcast with random people in the parking lot above the studio before the night.
Oh yeah, this
Good chance. I'm gonna keep the studio set up for the next
Oh,
3
I
days.
know you
like, why
are.
wouldn't I?
Look,
Like,
you
never
just
know.
hop right on into damn Riverside.
We should
keep,
call the
keep
front-
going. Keep
we should
going.
call the front
what y'all
desk
don't
in the
realize
bar,
is
the
across
hotel.
from me, I got another camera and mic set up over there at a whole separate station. We're gonna have a surprise guest here.
There
in
is a
about
surprise
15,
guest
20
on
minutes.
the horizon tonight.
I wouldn't be
everybody.
surprised
There
if
is
you
a
invited everybody you have a drink with at the hotel bar for the rest of the trip down there gets to on a podcast before it's all said and done.
Yeah. Strong chance. Strong chance.
strong chance. Hey, good deal. I mean, just hop right on into that Riverside app, and that's not a problem. We'll
Sit at the bar. Somebody.
I
starts
won't
talking
be a
about
part
something
of
that-
it, but you go,
That's
and I'll
very
I'll
interesting.
definitely edit it.
I'd like to hear more about this. Would you like to come up to my room and hop on a podcast real quick?
One of my favorite things that happened last night in the whole Brad Johnson interview, and it is right damn at the end, so y'all are going to have to stick around all the way to hear it, but I'm going to spoil it a little bit, is we got to our favorite little segment, Little Bits of Controversy, with Brad Johnson, and Blasi just asked him to tell us about his experience with aliens and UFOs, but he phrased it just like that. And I almost, it's just, I'm losing it now. It's just, I never in a million years thought that we would have somebody like him on a show. And then one of the questions, after an hour is so. We like to talk about UFOs, UAP, aliens. Tell us about your experience with them.
Yeah, and you're gonna have to tune in. And you're gonna have to listen to that podcast to hear that answer. Because
You
in
are.
my opinion,
You
at the
are.
end of
It
that
was
I'm
a-
not going to spoil it.
it was
It
so
was a unique
unusual.
answer.
It was so unusual. He may be an alien. That's my opinion. To be honest with you, it was a little like that's my.
That's a
opinion.
Bowser-like moments
Think of-
throughout
I
the
think,
interview.
I think I'm going to say it right now. Brad Johnson is an alien. That's my opinion, based on his answer.
Yeah, he
There it
answered
is.
the question, but he quickly was ready to move on,
He was-
like an alien would.
Really,
ready to
He
move
really
on.
was. Yes.
He's
Cannot
like, oh, you
believe
want to
they
talk
brought
about
this up.
food or wrestling some more or something? Or wrestling too, and if he might have really been alien. He said he's friends with Nikita Koloff. Spoiler alert, but Nikita might be an alien as well because he pretended to be a Russian. I don't know. That's crazy connections there. They might be old school.
I think
The
we got
Carolina,
something here.
he's from the Carolinas. They got a lot of mountains. Aliens land, hide in these caves. Get the da 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 da. Wow,
Man,
I didn't put that
Hey,
together
just
last night. Did I
connect
have
the
a
dots.
podcast with an alien last night and I didn't even know it?
Well,
I got
think
duped.
we're starting to figure this out. We're back
got
live, all
duped.
talking since
now-
then, and kind of
and how-
decompressing
and no-
what happened.
And now it makes sense he can do all them trick shots too.
Yes. Who throws a football left-handed as smooth as he does, and right-handed as smooth as he does?
The alien mind that he has is calculating.
Yes.
But you'd think he'd do it a little quicker if he was an alien and could do all
He don't
that.
want to give up all
He
his
don't wanna,
secrets.
he's not trying to
That
tip
all
is
too
true.
much
He's got to
attention.
look
He's
mortal.
trying to tip his hand there too
Just
much.
casually goes along, and then
I threw him
bam,
off though. He was not
wins
ready
the
for
Super
that
Bowl.
question, and his
You know?
answer shows it. Like it really.
He's gonna. This is going. This episode right now is the first podcast of ours he's ever going to listen to after we met him, and he's going to think, "Good God, I can't believe I was on there with
What
an
have
idiot."
I done? No,
We're gonna cut the whole show down.
Let me
just that
reel.
last
Let me
segment.
reel this
He's
back.
always
Let me
like,
reel
yeah.
this back
love
because I do have. I've got some clips that like I said, that I made. I think now's a good time to drop one of those. One of those clips. It's a little bit long, but it's kind of. This is a more serious little point. But I had a question I wanted to know. Well, and as I say on the deal, my son had a question wanting to know what he should do. He's 12 and is about to start football. What are some things that, he should do to look forward? And I mean, what an incredible answer for anybody. This clip will be coming out, on all of our socials and stuff like that. But I named it the cream rises to the top. And let me pull it up.
It's a
real
Bob
quick.
Palmer quote.
That's right. Yeah. Well, and I also think of that video with Randy Savage and Hulk Hogan.
Rises to the top.
Yeah, that one always.
I always think about a similar one, the Eagles, on the Eagles documentary that came out a few years ago, the most recent one. They get in there and they talk about staying on top and staying and be a big band. And at the end, Don Henley's like, yeah, it can be done. Several bands have done it. Shit don't float. And that was his quote. I thought that was pretty good. Shit don't float. That was just it. Yeah. true
So yeah,
story.
for me,
Hey.
it was Robert Palmer from Troy, Alabama. Can y'all hear me? Am I coming in okay?
I can. Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yep,
all right.
can hear you.
So Bob Palmer, our advisor for our fraternity, one year we were playing for all sports, means the whole season long. I think I've told this story before, but I'm going to tell it again since we talk about cream rising to the top because what it reminded me of.
Turn your mic
Playing
up
all-
just a hair, Blasi. I'm sorry.
Oh, well, yeah, it actually turned down on me a little bit. Something
There you go.
happened there. We had a happening.
We're good.
Yeah,
we're
anyway, so our chapter advisor at Troy State at the time, we were playing for all sports, been playing flag football, basketball, volleyball, you name it, any softball. It's the end of the year, and it's coming down to a softball game. Who's going to win the all sports trophy, us or Lambda Chi? And we ended up winning. And he's the accounting teacher there at Troy, and we get into our class, and I'm the only Pi Cap in that class, and there's several Lambda Chi's, and he walks into the room. There's a bunch of
Lamb
people in
chops.
there. Yeah, and he walks up to the chalkboard, and he draws this weird figure, and he goes, "Do y'all know what this is?" And nobody's like, "No." He said, "That's a lamb chop." And then he drew like a frowny face on it, and he says, "Do you know what this is?" And of course, there's Lambda Chi's at this point. You're just going like, "Oh man, he's messing with us. He's clowning us," And he said, "That's a sad lamb chop." He says, "Boys, good effort, but as you know, the cream always rises to the top." If you'll turn to chapter 6, page 71, like it just moves right on. I was like, God, I wish I had it on video.
Classic.
Oh,
He
man,
was such
what
a
a
fan,
guy.
dude. I
Oh,
love
he
that
was the
guy.
best.
Anyway,
he was the best.
back
There it
to
is.
this
The cream rises to the top. This is a little
Yep.
long. It's 2.5 minutes, but enjoy. This is a good
That's fine.
2.5 minutes. Y'all hear that?
I don't hear a thing.
You can't? Okay.
Nope.
All right. Good deal. That's what I need to know.
It's perfect. We could
could-
lip read. I'm a big lip reader, though.
See, it did this. It did this for me the other night, and I don't know why.
Dude, everything changes a little bit in StreamYard. It's great.
It
but
does.
It
I
is
think it's
confusing.
I think we
Like you
got to
said, my
blame
mic settings
StreamYard.
just changed. You know? Like,
Oh,
why
I
did they
see
change
what
it?
it's wanting me to do. Let's Oh, here we go. All right, there we go. Got it.
JR, did you flip your hat around?
I did, buddy.
I like it.
He's getting. That means it's time to get serious.
It is.
Fade and
I wanted to know.
All right,
if
can
you
y'all hear
had
that?
any- He
Yes,
actually
yes.
had this question. If you had any advice for him moving forward, going into that, well, he's played soccer pretty much since 4 or 5 years old, and that's been his thing. Now, he's a big boy. I think he's going to be on the line. He's a little too big for soccer now, getting to this age. But
Right.
any advice for somebody starting out? Because I know you've had boys that play.
Yeah. I tell you, be great at your craft. Be great at what happens in games. If you want to spin a basketball on your finger, you're probably good at spinning a basketball, but that's not really what you do in a game. And there's a book by Petey Carril, who's a head coach at Princeton. He says, practice what happens in games. So those kind of things. You're going to be good at trick shots, then go do trick shots. But that's not what really happens in games. And so my dad always says, he always taught me a couple things. It's better to be prepared and not have an opportunity than to have an opportunity and not be prepared. So that kind of thing happens. And another thing my dad said, he said, everyone practices when you go to practice, we all practice. But how do you get better than your competitor or better than the guy on your team? And you have to practice on your own. And then challenge yourself in those things, whether it's lifting weights or whether it's shooting extra baskets or whether it's throwing extra passes or running extra routes, or if I'm a lineman, I'm blocking against a sled. And if I'm a young kid, like go to someone that really knows how to teach how to block. Like, I'm the dad, I don't know how to teach how to block. Let's go find somebody that can do that.
Right.
And I think the other thing is go compete. I remember the days growing up. We always talk about our days growing up, but I'm like, when I drive by the parks, I don't see like these big pickup games going on the hard court.
Yeah.
I see someone, hey, I'm going to Atlanta. I got a trainer. Like, no, go on the hard court. Play shirts and skins, man. Like, go compete.
Go to the
Go
rec
compete.
center.
Yes,
Go
right.
compete. And if winner stays and loser sits. You know what I
That's
mean?
it.
That's
right.
it.
Your
That's
spot,
exactly.
Yeah. But I tell you, and have fun at it, and like learn to deal with adversity, and you're not going to always win and those kind of things, but just go compete and be great at what happens in games, and just keep building your craft, and eventually the cream rises to the top.
There it is.
I mean-
Eventually, the cream rises to the top, man. That's such great advice. Everything he just said right there, man. So many people need to really listen to that, especially this younger generation now,
Dude, is he still jacked or what?
Unbelievable.
Right.
Unbelievable.
I mentioned it a few
54,
times. He didn't
55
want. He
years
didn't
old.
want to. Yeah, he didn't want to take the compliment last night. But man, he's jacked. I should have asked him what he does for work. He's got to still lift or something. I mean, he ain't just doing trick shots.
He still lifts and he still competes. Like, oh my gosh, it's
Got
what
to
you
be.
expect from a guy who won a
Yeah.
Super Bowl and played 17 years in the NFL.
Right.
His competitive level is just is it's great
Yeah.
as you can imagine. You know what I mean?
Yep. It's
Yeah.
either one or two, and he must not got injured much because he still moves good.
Yeah,
A
he
lot of
moves really
times,
good.
you dinged up and it, but yeah, he was great, man, and just as likable and nice and just personable, just like perfect for our show. And I hope he will come back on at some other time
do
and let's
too,
talk
man.
more about the
yeah.
the competition.
I'm
stuff.
going to say one more thing, one more teaser, and this is whatever. This was absolutely mind-blowing. He played 17 years in the NFL game. I mean, the NFL.
Yep.
And not one single game did he play when it was raining. Isn't
You
that
already
nuts?
know I made that clip today.
Isn't that
That
insane?
one's coming.
What'd
That's
he say?
that's one of the craziest things I've ever heard.
That is
of a stat.
mind-blowing.
Yeah.
Not one time.
So
But
y'all,
anyway, there's a lot of good
y'all
stuff
that are
around
in
that,
here,
too.
yeah, no, I think that look, there is some nuggets throughout the whole thing. Of course, I edited it today and to send it out, which there wasn't much to edit, but just I'm working on the video version of this, which will be dropping on Monday. The video version of this interview is
JR,
dropping
can
on
keep up.
Monday, exclusive from Tiggy's made an executive damn decision on this. It's dropping Monday. But the full thing, you can listen to it tomorrow exclusively on the Bubba Army podcast and only on the Bubba Army podcast tomorrow.
And then on Monday, if you want to watch it here on our YouTube channel, we're going to post it on here, on Facebook, everywhere. It will be on our webpage at tigsbits.com. And that's just, it's just the way it's going to be. It was phenomenal, though. Just a really good conversation. A good thing for anybody to listen to. Kind of like he said today on Twitter. He had a lot of laughs with us. We did. We cut up. You know, I didn't know how it would go. I didn't know how it would go. And that's kind of what JR and I were talking about whenever we first started this show, Blasi, while you were getting everything situated. He was just like, you know, how'd this happen? You know, I don't even really know the whole story, and we kind of tell it there towards the end. But this happened like last Friday, less than 1 week ago. Wasn't it Friday, Thursday or Friday that you
8:39 a.m. is
On
when
Friday.
I actually was like, wait, is that Brad Johnson on my Twitter account? Is he following me? I think he is. And I even texted you. I was like, that's what 8:39 is when I texted you and said that. I was like, this is a real Brad Johnson? Like the actual quarterback, like NFL, you know, Super Bowl winner? And you're like, I think it is. By 9:39, we had him booked on our show and the day and the time
Yes.
set up. He was I sent him a message
Unbelievable.
immediately. Like, oh yeah, you're
Obviously
gonna follow
a
me and
huge
think you're just
fan
gonna
of the
hang out
show.
over there.
So
Yeah,
not really, but I mean, he is now.
he is.
As he
started
should be.
following us. It was a strange
He did.
follow. Like it was a really. I'm like Brad Johnson's going to follow the show. I'm going to ask him to come on the show. And then within, like I said, literally by 9:39, the last message was us actually confirming the day and the time.
Man,
it
I
works
gotta
out.
just, I gotta say something real quick because I know that there are people out there that I don't know if they may see this show or not that are aspiring podcasters, or they've had a podcast, or they've started one. If you would have told us, the three of us, a year ago that we would be what we're doing tonight, having 50 to 100 people in the room, chatting it up, chopping it up with us, we're going live. We have these guests that are coming on like Brad Johnson and, you know, Marty Smith and things like that. Never would have believed it.
Diamond Dallas Page.
And it's slow. Diamond Dallas Page.
Taylor Hicks.
Yeah, I mean, it
Are
just
you- really?
it's unbelievable what has happened and what is going to continue to happen. But we are so grateful and thankful, blessed, all of those things. But I think that it should give somebody out there hope that if you just keep grinding, you just keep making content, you just keep pushing it, that things will happen. And I think I said it last night in the show, you don't know unless you ask. And, you know, Blasi asked, would you come on? He said, not a problem, love to. Bam, booked him. And then I think it's one of the best shows that we've ever done in the whole time that we've been doing it. It was phenomenal. So, anyhow, I'm off my high horse with that.
dude,
But
that's a great
I just think
point,
that
dude. That's a
somebody
great
out there
point.
needs to hear that.
No, they do. They do. Dude, just grind along. You know what I mean? It's like, listen, I mean, I know a lot of people here, Bubba fans, and Alex Stein, dude. I mean, I love what Alex Stein does, dude. That dude, he's a dang genius. I know people think like, oh, he carries on, acts like a fool. Dude, that dude is so calculated. I don't know if y'all saw, but like last week, Joe Rogan had a piece of him, a clip of him on his show talking about Alex Stein and talking about the genius and what he was doing in his comedy and how he does this.
No, I did not.
You did not see that? Oh no,
I did
Joe
not
Rogan
see
is-
this.
Oh, absolutely. He loved what he's doing, and he had it on there. And
Oh
it's
my
so
God,
cool,
he's
man.
gonna go on Rogan.
Yeah, well, hopefully so. He should, because that dude is so good and so calculated. But you know, beyond that, dude, I really appreciate his. Because I was starting to do this, and I went on. I was there. I was actually at your house, JR. I went on his show, you know, like just on his call-in show, and then, dude, he
Yeah,
was so
that's-
cool and so motivating. He's one of those people. He's not trying to drain you and bring you down. He's one of those people who tries to build you up. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
and dude, it gave me a
In
lot
a
of confidence
sense.
in what we're doing. I'm like, I know, but yeah. Well, sometimes you deserve more than so. But no, if you're trying to at the end of the day, dude, he tries to. If somebody's trying to do something, he's going to be there to support it. So
Oh no, we lost.
Oh, he's talking
We
too much
lost
about
him.
his right wing
Yeah,
buddies now. He's
the
getting cut
aliens
off.
just came and zapped him. They got him out. Look, don't
yeah.
worry.
Oh yeah.
Don't
He'll be
you
back.
worry.
Keep
there
on
it
the
is.
blimp.
So there it is. I'm gonna.
Oh, I
hush.
thought he switched chairs. I thought he went to the.
There it is. All right, so I'll hush now. But anyway, so yeah,
That's the damn.
To your point.
That's that's those aliens trying to get you.
It really
There's a very special announcement
that I need to make right now.
Go ahead,
Ladies
do
and
it.
gentlemen, without any further ado, John Costeca is in the house. Boom. John gets his own announcement. That's what I'm talking about. And also, without any further ado, Miss Brady, Oklahoma Realtor. We got to get a better deal for you, but
That's the worst intro music. It's not some weird soft
yeah,
porn
but, you know,
music.
we'll get-
That's my best. That's my yeah. Just see Jr.
Turn
back
it
there in
up.
the background adding to
that
it.
is that's live for you. This is we don't edit this stuff anymore, but that's all. We don't edit a lot of anything anymore, which is what's we ain't got time.
Make it rain, baby. Make
We
it
just
rain.
keep pumping out content, but hey, that's
That's
that
kinda
is
what we do.
all good, man. That's all good. Well, are we ready? You think we're ready?
I think we're
for
getting
this?
ready here. I think we're
Blasi?
getting ready over here. Are we ready? All right, so listen. Almost. These
Almost.
headphones are
While we're
awful.
doing that, let me show one more because I got it. I want to give this exclusive little look at another video that this one's not as long, but I think it is fun. I think this is it's just a fun little short that I'm going to put out tomorrow for sure.
Show us.
Hopefully you can hear it.
But when we had the parade after the Super Bowl, it was like 3 days later. I don't think we slept
Hear
for
it.
like 3 days. It's kind of one of those deals. But but we're all in these convertible cars and we're going down and then there's people on top of buildings and it's mayhem. Now everybody's on the boats. You know, everybody remembers Brady throwing the Lombardi Trophy from boat to boat. But when we first won it, it's always great. You don't ever forget the first, okay, guys?
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
For sure.
When we won it, so we're in convertibles. John Lynch was the guy riding in the convertible with me. And then all of a sudden, he gets out of the convertible. He's running down the street like a wild man. And then Warren Sapp is in front of me too. Warren Sapp, he jumps out of his convertible. They're over high-fiving fans, and then you got the police trying to get them back. But all of a sudden, about 20 yards in front of me, Warren Sapp and John Lynch, they're hugging each other like no other. Like it's like holy smokes. And I'm thinking about, well, they were here before. They were part of the Yucks. They were part of the orange creamsicle, and they were part of those teams with when Sam Weiss was the head coach, and they're just like just trying to get a team out there on the field, and then to see the dynasty that was built from a defensive standpoint to bring that Lombardi home to Tampa, like how much it meant to me, but how much it meant to them because they were there in the bad times, So
Right.
so it's pretty cool to accomplish what we did, and to see those guys do it the hard way. All those years coming up.
I mean, just what an inspiration, huh? Who wouldn't want to play for that dude? Who wouldn't want that to be your QB1?
Unbelievable.
No
man.
doubt.
And
No
you
doubt.
realize,
A leader, dude.
And there's so many
A
other
leader.
things in that interview you realize why they won that Super Bowl that year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And that's-
Just-
and that's
He
something
goes
that
in- he goes totally.
He dropped some
in
info
depth
on
with
it.
it.
And that's
Yeah,
some
he really
stuff
did.
unless
He did.
you're watching a special documentary that was put out for that season or that Super Bowl that year or something maybe. I mean, those stories don't get retold. You don't hear that part of the story over and over like you do some of the, few highlights, but amazing. Y'all listen to the show. We'll talk about it more on next week's live or on the next
for
podcast
sure. Not
because
wait to break that down.
there's so many moments like that. It was like, man, that's almost, I don't know if it's exclusive, but it's definitely something. As an avid sports fan, us three, I don't think any of us had heard most of these stories.
No,
You know?
definitely.
And it
some
was in the
fresh stuff.
prime era of the early 2000s when we were all watching a bunch of ball.
When we were in our
facts,
prime
man.
of.
And yep. And I remember I told Sharice, I said, honey, after we got done, I said, who we have on the podcast tonight? She goes, who? I said, Big Bad Brad Johnson, the quarterback number 14 for the Buccaneers. She goes, oh yeah, I remember him. So, and I asked her, I said, something we got in common? Them, the Saints beat them. She remembered that too. She remembered that too. And,
Yes,
and she
okay.
said about the same thing we said. It was a big rival. We knew the other teams then, and that was a good win. Those were good wins from us. And she and I were actually in Tampa the year Brady won it when we beat them that year. Also, we were there for that game.
Yeah, man.
So
And I
so
love
she
how it goes
remembered
into
that of all
I-
things. She remembered Brad because of that season and then the deal and that. But she remembered
I
the
couldn't
Saints
let
won
him off
also.
the hook, JR,
No,
without
I was
reminding
with
him
you.
of that. I just couldn't.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't
Why
do it.
wouldn't
I
you?
had to do that. That's
Why
the who
wouldn't
dad
you?
in me.
And
know?
I
But
wish
hey,
I'd have got. I
Nothing
wish
but
I'd have
love,
told
Tampa. Nothing
oh
but
yeah,
love.
100%. Oh yeah, 100%. No, it's a rivalry. I pull for them. If we're not in, I pull for Tampa.
I really
you know what
love
mean?
those Brad Johnson led Bucks teams. They had
Yeah.
just changed the logo. Everything was different. They were starting to win. They had Allstott. I mean, I loved him and his shoulder pads that went up to his
Barber
neck.
was
you
a
know,
stud
just
out there,
all
like
those
John
cats,
Lynch.
dude.
And
We get into all of that.
And I didn't tell him, but that one of those years about that era must have been about 03. I was working for Wayne Mills, one of my first jobs in the music business. We're playing a fraternity party somewhere, Auburn, Tuscaloosa, Ole Miss, somewhere. I dress up like John Gruden. I got a Tampa Bay Bucks polo. I wore a visor,
that's awesome,
khaki
man.
pants, and I was Coach Gruden for
Hell
and I actually
yeah.
sat on an airplane with Coach Gruden one time. True story. He flies Southwest, single seat, nothing fancy. It was neat watching somebody like that negotiate random people in a setting like that. You know what I mean? He's sitting aisle seat on a regular Southwest flight. He was one of the top couple boarding positions, but still, I mean, you know, it wasn't.
That's great.
It was interesting, you know. It was interesting. I'm thinking, hell, Coach Gruden and Drew Brees one time at Louis Armstrong Airport in New Orleans. I'm like, Drew Brees by himself be bopping around the airport. And he took some pictures, and I'm about late to my gate. Got to go, guys. Just by himself going to Southwest. I guess if you're at a hub, Southwest, you're like, I like first class, but, man, I like those direct flights more. You know, basically what it comes down
exactly.
to.
That's it.
Exactly.
A to B, fast as I can.
Well, Blasi, I
Yep.
want you to liven this show up a little bit. Let's make this show look a little bit better, can
Let's
we?
do.
please?
Let's improve the looks here. You know what I mean? Let's lower the sausage and let's increase the beauty of this show. So, without further ado, I'd like to introduce my camera man for tomorrow, who's going to be going over there with me to the studio to help document this whole experience that we're about to have. And without any further ado, may I introduce the lovely Miss Amanda Sorrell is in the house.
Hi.
Hey, what's up, Amanda?
What's up, guys? Y'all are always so nice and flattering.
Aw.
That's
you're
awesome.
You're part of the fam. We love you. It's good to see you. It's been a while.
Love you guys too. I know. We've all got to get together at some point.
I know. I missed you the other week in concert. I know I got to see them, but I didn't get to see you. But I get it. Everybody's got stuff to do.
Oh yeah, work kind of got in the way of that. It was kind of last minute. So, but I know they had a great time. Hale enjoyed it. So, thank you so much for having them. That was great.
He was great. He was great. I was worried he was going to be bored with all of our mess, but I'm glad he had a good time. He's a great kid, no doubt. Y'all did great with him. He's great.
He's fantastic. He hasn't stopped talking about it.
We're going to do it again soon. Hopefully we'll be down there in Florida where the weather's a little better. It was hot. Boy, it was muggy and hot that weekend, man. That was the first the first day I realized we are definitely summertime in the South right now tonight.
Yep. It felt good on that stage in Denham Springs, but pretty much not until y'all hit the stage, and then it was dark. But up until then, I had a sweat towel with me that day. No doubt. It was hot.
You need one
That's
of those.
warranted, yes.
You do. You got to have one. That's a rookie.
I mean, you just hang it over your
If you
shoulder
don't
too.
have
You
one.
know, you just let them know.
That's exactly. It just rides on the shoulder.
This is
Back
we got
pocket.
you.
I think it comes with a little authority when you're in the line for a beer or something. You just pop that towel, you wipe, and then you're like a chef too. You're like a chef
Doing
sitting
stuff.
with the tailgate. Yeah, I'm that
with
guy.
a purpose.
Chad, you can carry mine for me.
I got you covered.
You don't.
What
sweat,
a gentleman.
Amanda.
Oh,
Girls
you're
don't
such
sweat.
a gentleman.
I am. You know
Chivalry
what?
is not dead.
It is
No
not
one
bad,
wants
is
to
it?
carry my sweat towel.
Can
It
you
is
tell me-
actually what it is.
You can
a
keep
sweat
going.
towel.
I'll just hush, Amanda. You can just keep talking about how much of a gentleman I am. And how
Hey,
nice
that's
I
what
am.
you should do tomorrow. You should impose some wisdom in the world of etiquette to the studio tomorrow. You should
Yes.
break out some
Southern
etiquette, right?
man. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
that's
Amanda
right.
Southern
should
etiquette?
probably be our spokesperson tomorrow. I don't know I think Blasi's going to have a complete meltdown by airtime tomorrow.
Yeah, Amanda, are you prepared for this
Are you
tornado that's
prepared
going
to back
through
this
downtown
up?
Tampa tomorrow?
I am. Here the past like 2 days, I have dealt with this right here, and it has gotten louder and louder throughout the day. On the car ride down here, it was something special. Let me tell you.
You look over, he's just running beside the car. He's outside. He's just running with the car.
I made him drive the
feel like
whole
I'm
way
running at
because
an
at least
incredible pace.
Yeah, I drove the entire way. I'm over there. My
I was like,
left,
you
my
need
left
your
calf is
brain.
like working on the seat, like grinding up. I mean, I kind of get out of the car every once in a while and just walk around, spin out.
Did he
Come on, keep
listen
this
to
train going,
podcasts on the way today, or did he half-ass listen to podcasts today and then talk about the things that he's planning on potentially doing tomorrow?
Every single minute of our car ride was a podcast.
What did I
Bubba
tell
Love
you?
Sponge, every single minute. Now, when we were just down, we got a drink right before this, and he was talking about all the stuff he's going to say tomorrow, kind of all of that stuff. So, yeah, it's
Starting
been
to
a full
change
day.
gears.
Yeah.
My God, I'm so sorry, Amanda. You're going to have you a tough night
Show
tonight.
prep. Show prep started down at the bar. She got me.
Yeah,
I got this
yeah.
fine
Show prep, just
old-fashioned
kind of
down.
bring it into the. You don't have to. We don't have to do a lot of prep for this show. This is just kind of a hang, you know.
But what she doesn't know right now, she doesn't know any of this. Not this, at least it's happening right now. I told her, hey, do you mind
live
riding over
TV.
there with me? And I said it in the intro that she's going to be my camera man. Dude, she's got responsibilities tomorrow. Like, as soon as we pull up towards, our target, which is the studio, and there's a gate. Seth has told me I got to text him. She's going to be filming. I'm going to be driving. She's got to film me the entire way, take pictures, get in, document this whole experience. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to be in there. Like,
That's a
this is
lot of
your job.
pressure.
It is.
Yeah.
I was like, you have
So-
a full-time job.
You can
now.
handle it, Amanda.
Am I
You
now
got
on the
this.
Tigs Bits payroll, like at this point?
We'll pay you exactly what I've been paying myself for the
We're
last
gonna-
6
yes,
months.
you will get the exact amount that
same
we have
thing.
all.
As of now,
got.
you get
Yes,
exactly
you are part
equal
of this
cut.
current split.
Experience.
You damn right. A lot of
Yes.
it. Exactly.
Yes, well, hey, I'll tell you this though, Amanda, and shout out to my wife Sharice because she helped me with our videos in Niagara Falls because it's great to have some
cool,
help
dude.
just in general.
We haven't talked
But
about that yet.
Amanda, one thing you'll notice is if you're doing that, people won't bother you because you're doing stuff. So if you want to kind of blend in and just hang, you're doing the camera. You can't talk to them. You can't, they won't mess with you. So if you know what I mean, you can kind of blend in a little bit that way
I got
because
a
he's the
feeling
one.
that- I got
Love
a
it.
feeling they're gonna notice her.
Well, I know. Well, I'm saying for her, she.
Oh, goodness.
I understand. I know what you mean, but I'm just saying, as far as like you're filming the stuff that you can't talk to anybody, you're not, anyway, you'll kind of have you a shield up using the camera, so that might be a good thing with that crew.
Yeah,
you may want to
I
just
hung
do that
out
the
with-
whole time.
I'm telling you, just phone up even if I'm not recording.
Yep.
Exactly.
And you never know what you're gonna get, so just get as much as you can get.
Brantley, you should have sent me one of those chest cameras.
I know.
GoPro.
I should.
Or Chad, we
this
should have
all-
gotten one for like a hat or something.
The night isn't over. I bet there's a Best Buy open
Oh, I was
somewhere.
about to say.
Oh,
Back.
don't tempt me. Don't tempt him.
Lacey's Best Buy card's about to get hot, baby.
the wheels are turning. This could be
Wow.
like a big Brad,
What
big
am I
bad Brad
thinking?
trick
Everything
shot
just
situation
changed.
now starting to
I
brew.
gotta go look at my little bag over there. I got a bag of tricks that I bring with me.
Goodness.
Hey,
The val-
he's mentioned this bag of tricks. Now, I know that he has multiple mics. He does not need any more mics, contrary to what JR thinks. He doesn't need any more mics. We're good. But but he does need a PC and now a chest cam. You need my GoPro. So
Yeah. I think
just
so.
go get a SIM card, get the GoPro, take from
I almost
Walmart.
brought the drone.
Get the
I
thing.
was real close to bringing the drone.
Oh my
I don't know if they want you to
goodness,
fly
no.
that in there.
Over all the animals out there.
I got this
Yeah.
voice, Bubba. Just stay focused. I'm just gonna keep flying in front of you. Like,
That is a good. We gotta have goat reports. I mean, I want you to do it. Is the goat report on Saturday that Lummy does the goat deal?
Usually
You got to
is.
go
Like,
with
it
him on
depends.
that.
Oh my God, I'd love to go on the goat report.
I think that we need to
I've
make
been
that
trying to
happen.
name the duck. I've been trying to tell Lummy. I don't think he gets it. I'm telling him, like, I knew this guy had a dog named Damn It, because every time you look at him, like, damn it, come over here, damn it, damn it. He finally
That's
named him Damn It.
hardcore.
So I was like, that damn duck's always bothering him. Like, you gotta name it Damn It the Duck. You know what I mean? Like, it's Damn It the Duck, dude. Like, that's his name.
Sometimes that's what I think of you, Blasi.
Bam. Yes.
Sorry.
I think Blasi's got.
Love
Blasi
you.
he's got a new name tonight. It's damn it.
Damn it.
And damn it, he won't sleep. Not a chance.
No,
man.
I'm hoping James here in a minute. We're gonna get off in it.
Kosteka says the best place for show prep is a bar. There's no doubt.
It was flowing, especially
It's
after
flowing?
one drink.
Exactly.
Oh, it was flowing.
Oh,
Exactly
okay.
right.
So
He was bouncing it off.
I mean, interesting characters in hotels. I'm looking forward to next week. I'm going to spend a couple of nights in Lafayette, and it's always just here in Louisiana, just not. It's just a tough drive back home. So I'll stay and work for a couple of hours. Oh, you got a dog with you?
Oh, that's my doggy. That's Clo. She is 17.
She needs a
19
haircut.
years old, somewhere in there.
Aw.
She's been around for a minute, boys. I mean, she is a gangster dog.
She
You
really
walk
needs a
in right now
haircut.
and there's something in your spirit or like in your soul that's not good. She can't hear, she can't see. She will sense it as soon as you open that door and be like,
Wow.
"Roar," and just let people know. You know,
There is
Just-
one
but if you're
kid.
great. She's gonna love you.
There's one kid of our kids' friends that she just hates. And it's like, it kind of makes us question, hey, who's this kid?
Yeah, what's he
Because
got
every-
with you?
It's crazy.
Everybody else, she's so chill and she'll just walk around. But then this one kid comes in and she's just barking and barking. So I'm like, oh, we need to
Better
watch
keep
this
an eye
one.
on him. Yeah,
I think
keep
dogs
an eye on
know.
him.
Oh, they definitely know.
Yeah.
1,000,000% they know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Blasi, you need to turn your mic up a little bit. Stacy says it's hard to hear you, and then I think Amanda's is now a little hot. Who knows? It's StreamYard.
Turn
Let
your
me
mic.
scoot back.
No, you gotta. Oh, I never taught you how to do it. They're
Nope.
just-
No, you
You
go
see those
do it.
green
It's
dots?
fine.
Mine are yellow.
Okay. All right. You said that. Never mind. That's-
I'll
Yeah,
scoot
you
back.
go do it. Go
I
do
do
it.
hear
It's fine.
myself.
I'll do it. I'll show
Yeah,
you.
you're fine, Amanda. It's just bleeding over a little bit. It's
Sorry
okay.
about that.
It's not your fault.
Blasi's fault.
Yeah. No.
Damn
hey,
it.
Hey, this is
Damn
we
it,
depend-
Blasi.
Chat, we depend on you guys to tell us what's happening here. So, because
Is that better?
I think you
that
sound
better?
fine. Yeah. Yeah. It sounded a little quieter. So just, you're fine. Talk like you were doing, and you'll be just fine. And this is the whole fun of a live show.
But yeah, talking about his equipment bag today, we here at this hotel, you have to park valet or self parking is like so far away, and this equipment bag is very heavy. The valet guy
yeah.
tries to take it out, and I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. If Chad does not take this out, like that's his.
This is yeah.
That's his
yeah,
baby.
No,
that is his.
there are
baby.
certain bags whenever you're unloading a car at the valet that is like, no, sir, I touch
get
this
this one."
bag.
Yeah.
You don't touch this bag.
Yeah, that's me only.
Yeah. Yeah. All right,
Why
now
is, that,
talk.
why is that so loud? That sounds so loud.
You're not loud at
Oh,
all.
What if Blasi would have flown
And
down
we-
there
and we
he gets
lost
cut off?
him.
I love
You're
it.
gone.
What if he
just
would have?
quit.
You're gone.
What if he would have
just said the
flown down
shit with
there
this.
and his bag, that bag with his podcast stuff, got lost, so he couldn't podcast? So he was gone.
Best spot for 3 hours.
Nope. Nope. Last time that happened, where I got all into a tangle, is why we're here today, which became the infamous Bubba the Love Sponge series, right? Where I talked about Bubba, and that's why we're even here today. We're going
You
to talk.
still need to turn your mic up, though.
My God, you know, you know what we're going to talk
There you
about
go.
that night.
Perfect.
You know what we're going to talk about that night. We're going to talk about condiments. That was your idea. We're going to
That
talk
was it.
mustard, mayonnaise, and ketchup.
Yes.
Hey, Chad.
That was
You
the
wanna talk
show
about, You want to
idea.
talk about
So
condiments
good.
tonight?
We were gonna-
I'm a big mustard guy. I like ketchup. You know.
I
and
still
what
look.
about
Condiments
mayonnaise?
is still on my damn list
I like
of things
condiments,
to talk
but
about.
that night we checked down because all my equipment failed. I forgot a power
is
cord.
why.
I forgot a cord for my mic, and then I found a
and
cord for my mic. and then no
JR
power
wasn't
cord.
able to make it.
And then JR bailed out. It was just a total
Yeah.
destruction. The whole show just melted down. But you know what I had was my phone still. I just stuck my phone right there in front of the camera, and that's the one that made it. And that's why we're
And
here
I
today.
wanted to
Wow.
quit, and I was like, "We'll just record another night. Like
We
it's
did
all
not
good.
quit.
It just
We did
it
not
didn't work
quit.
out tonight." And he's like, "Fuck that. No, we're recording tonight." And I went, "You know what? You damn right we are." So I went and hopped in the shower, like I needed to shower and stuff. Hopped in the shower, bam. We hopped on, and I said, "Give me 30 minutes. I'll have an outline. We're going to talk about something." And
That's
then
it.
I said, "We're going to talk about a podcast about podcasts.
Favorite
Let's just talk about our
podcasters.
favorite podcast." press record, see what the hell happens. And
Let's
then
go.
a year later, here we are with over 50, 60 people in this room, people chatting it up. We get even more than that at times. So y'all need to like this and share it, please.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
And, dude, and
but
let's
but
go to right
unbelievable
now.
that where how did this happen?
I'm in Tampa, Florida. Right there
You're-
behind
yes.
me is the studios. The studios literally are 9 minutes. So you think I didn't stay a hotel close to the studio? Like, you didn't think I didn't map this out? I've stayed here before. I know
You know
exactly
what Stacey
where I'm at.
G says? She
What's
says
that?
that you need to get up on that mic. And
I like her.
I do too.
Oh,
Now
yeah.
you're on it fine, but you know what? I think you need to.
Your mic should never be.
I think
more
you
than
need
like
to
a
hawk
fist.
to it and spit on that thing. Is what she's trying to say, everybody.
Tua. You
Tua
know,
took off, didn't
Brantley,
it?
that is now
Call
in
back.
the Urban Dictionary already.
Oh, it has to be.
I was
Yeah, a million
I was telling
percent.
Chad
Yes,
about it earlier.
Unbelievable.
Keeping
I
it
haven't
classy,
seen something go so
Nashville.
viral as that in a minute. You know, it's like that's going to be when you look back at the summer of 2024 and the hits and the things that come, the
Oh,
things
yeah.
that go viral. That's the first one. That's going to be the first thing that starts it, but it ain't going to go
Tua.
anywhere.
She's hot to a girl
That's
forever.
so good.
and
Yes.
Ever, and ever. And ever.
They actually can't find her. They can't figure out
No,
who
I
she
know.
they have
is.
not found her yet. But they will
No.
find
I
her.
heard she's doing a duet with the Cash Me Outside girl. She's in the
Maybe
studio
so.
cutting an album. That's why she was in Nashville.
Oh my god.
That girl's probably in
great.
hiding. I mean, honestly, you know, I mean,
She's
it was,
probably hanging out by a lake somewhere, hammered right now, having a blast.
has
Don't
no
even know
idea
it.
she went
'Cause they don't-
viral.
because she don't
Maybe
play on her
you
phone.
send
She
her
lives
method?
life. Yeah, who knows?
That'd be great.
I'm sure they'll
Goodness.
find her.
Oh, they're
they
going.
start-
Oh,
they'll throw
look!
out
If
some
they
money, they'll
found
find
our
her.
girl Tiffany Gomez, which, by the way, speaking of just shooting your shots, yeah, we need to reach back out to Tiffany. Here's something that I found. She said this other day, Blasi. I saw somewhere, and she said, "No one's really ever asked any questions. It's always just about the airplane and things like that." Like, I'm pretty sure we can get her on Tigs Bits and have her laugh comfortable and talk about things that I mean, I have questions. Church camps, Murphy. I know that she grew up in a Baptist household in Northeast Texas, very similar to the way I grew up in West Central Louisiana. We have some commonality right there. Like, I want to hear some of those stories and some of that
you know,
stuff.
and we tried, and we were close, and she'd agreed, and we just never got it confirmed.
It
and
was
actually,
around
and I'm not going to
Christmas
give it
time
away
is what-
now.
yeah.
Amanda has an amazing question that she wanted me to ask her, and like,
Did I?
it is so cool. Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Yeah.
I can
We'll
go ahead and say it
rethink of
now.
it. And you
Whatever.
went-
Who cares?
maybe
You went,
Amanda needs
Can
to
you
ask
ask
her.
her one thing? She said, "How does she get her hair so shiny?"
Yes. Her hair is so shiny.
Her
I'm
hair is
so
shiny.
jealous.
And I was like,
So
"Oh,
is
wow."
it supposed to
These
be
are
that
secrets.
that is okay? So see, I don't know if that's good or bad. I just
That
know
is
she has
great.
pretty
Like,
hair.
yeah,
It's
if my
great.
hair's
She's a
shiny. Like,
pretty
you don't
girl.
want dull hair.
I mean, it is silky.
Your hair's
and
so
it's
dull.
long
I love
still.
how dull your hair
Girl
is,
things.
Brantley. It's so dimming. It's like a
she
flat
spits in it.
black. It reminds me of flat black on like a Dodge Charger.
Yeah.
Maybe more shiny.
Says Blasi, the good hair over here.
Blasi does have great hair. He really
I
does.
always-
Lacy's got those good genes.
Well, it doesn't
Hillbilly
look good
still
right
doesn't
now.
think she's the real plain lady. He's kind of in
Maybe
that
true.
conspiracy camp. I mean,
seems way too
that's the
normal to be
thing,
that person on that
Amanda.
flight.
She has a lot of hair to have been tied up in a bun that tight. I just don't know how that much hair that goes down to, in her words, her butt.
Yes.
How it can just get into that tight of a little bun of that
I think
guy's
it's
not
possible.
real. I mean, you know, this isn't helping our cause.
No,
She's
it's
not
Oh
probably
really-
not.
man, you can't do anything like that these days. There's always cameras on you. Like, chill.
No shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, and she, I think Hillbilly does have a point. Like, she's never really explained anything at all. And if you're not the real person,
you really
I thought
don't
we-
know what there
I
is.
thought we
nothing
figured
to
this out.
explain.
She ate an Ambien and didn't go to sleep. I thought we figured that
I
out.
think that's
that's-
exactly what happened.
That's
That's
what.
exactly
Yes,
some of that
I mean
Tiger
that's
Woods
what we
stuff.
figured out.
Absolutely.
Exact same stuff.
She
Yeah,
ate
she
an
was
Ambien on her
just a different
flight.
plane.
She started drinking, talking, didn't fall asleep, went into
Lizard
sleepwalk
eyes.
Ambien mode. And,
It can make
Yeah.
you hallucinate in a heartbeat.
oh, absolutely. If you don't fall asleep, I mean, that's just as bad as any of the crazy stuff.
Hey, JR. JR.
Rainey says to make sure that you pay homage to the burnouts in front of the BRN. What is that?
Ooh,
What's she talking
yeah.
about? What are the
Bubba Radio
burnouts?
Network out in front of the studio.
Well, I know what the BRN
People
is.
burn out cars out there in front just to be mean to Bubba.
Oh, yes. No.
Like-
he loves it. He wants you to come down and lay down some rubber.
Oh.
You know,
Oh,
what
okay.
Yeah.
If
Gotcha.
I'd have brought the right vehicle, I brought the free vehicle.
What are you pimping in? What
did.
are you pimping up to the studio in tomorrow?
I'll tell you what I'm pimping in. I'm pimping in the most pimp ride, and I'll put this up against any ride, even Dr. Dan Diaco's ride. I am pimping in a Chevy 2020 Equinox.
You damn right.
But listen
Dad
to me.
wagon, baby.
Let me tell
Nothing
you
but
something
the
about
best.
this vehicle. Let me tell you something about this vehicle. I paid
We have better
$0 for it.
vehicles.
I paid $0 for it. I pay zero in upkeep. I pay zero in fuel. If it needs tires, you know what I pay? Tell them, Amanda.
Zero.
Not a
All right.
dime. Never paid $1 for this car. I got a free car that has free. It's like something coming out
And
of
they
heaven,
just keep
right?
giving you new tires and stuff too. Like how
Oh,
is this
anything I
possible?
need. Like what would you like? I can go pimp it out tomorrow.
Is
See,
this a
boys and
rental
girls,
car? Because your
Put
car's still in the
pinstripes on
shop.
side. I can pin pinstripes on the
God.
side. Now it's still
See,
going to be a
boys and
Chevy
girls.
Equinox. It's never going to change. It's still
It's
a
a
Chevy
big,
Equinox. But
long
I can pimp
story.
it out, tip to tail, not pay I don't even know. People ask me about gas prices. I'm like, I have no idea if it's $1.25 a gallon or
That's the best
$19 a
go-to.
gallon. I ain't paid for gas in 4 years. I ain't starting tomorrow.
Rainey says that's the best car to do a burnout in, so you have to do a burnout.
We're going to
Then
try
you can just
Costa
go get
says
new
that That's a good
tires.
call. You have to do a burnout.
if it'll do it.
I-
See,
Swipe
boys
that
and
card
girls,
Yeah,
for
it'll
new
do
tires.
it, dude. If you use enough brake, you can put that thing down in low. Does it have low?
It has a low. Yeah.
Then
Aren't
put
you
it in
from
low,
Alabama?
hold the brake, and hit the gas, and make
brake
those
torque that
damn
bad boy,
tires
huh?
smoke, baby. Go
bring
crazy
your
in the
little-
parking lot.
Bring your
You
little
can
Dawn
do a
dish
damn
soap.
donut with it. Do it.
Little Dawn dish
try.
soap.
This is where
I'm gonna
Tiggy
go ahead
needs
and-
to be there. I would do a donut in this thing. No problem.
I'm gonna Google car rentals in Tampa real
Oh,
quick.
we'll go get
okay?
a Dodge Charger or something. Just lay
so
it
we can
down
get
right.
back home.
He's gonna miss he'll miss the studio because he's at a damn Enterprise renting a car to try to show out for Dr. Dan. And
I'm talking about after the Equinox burns out. Then how are we gonna
You're
get
gonna
home?
need a vehicle, right?
Oh, I see.
yeah, Rainey
Yeah,
says if you
good.
got to do it if you want to be a part of the club.
Okay.
So,
All right. Thank you,
uh,
Randy.
I'm
All
always
right.
down.
I see peer
Okay,
pressure.
Randy, thank you. I was more focused on getting there, filming it, document. I got to get out there and lay some
Number
rubber
one,
down.
Bubba's
I
going to
like that.
carry you. You don't have to do anything except for show up.
That's what I
Yeah,
told
peer
her.
pressure
She
will
said-
never
they're
steer you
they're
wrong.
going
Don't
to
worry.
carry
She said-
you. You have to answer some questions. Throw out tigsbits.com often.
Get in where you fit in.
Our
Just get in where you
Patreon,
fit in.
throw that out, And other than that, just sit there and look pretty.
Get
That's
in.
all you got to do.
Too Short talked about this years ago. Get in where you fit in, fool. That's all I
Yeah.
got
Gotta
to do.
get
She
is
asked me, she said,
good.
what do you think about talking about? It's like, I ain't thinking about talking about nothing. I'm thinking about responding and chiming in as needed. And she was like, really? I was like, I only have one trick up my sleeve, and it's going to be a cool trick, and they can't stop it because I got a gift for all of them.
You damn
And it's
right.
going to be phenomenal. Like,
It's gonna
okay.
be a big icebreaker.
Man, this is going to be so
Look,
good.
that
I
makes
put
me get
thought
the nervous
into
hands.
this.
I can't
I
wait
put
to
thought
see
into
this.
this.
I've already told Seth.
I think you need to pick
we
a
will
fight
be
with
in chat.
somebody.
You think you
And
need to
Brantley?
what?
Yeah, I think on
Brantley?
the way out, after you do all the hype and it gets to the climax and you're walking out, oh, and by the way, the one person who you like the least amount in their whole organization, say, by the way, tell so-and-so they can blank, 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 blank.
Oh,
Let's do it
And
after
and
the
if they want
Tarpons
any,
game.
if they want any heat with me, they know where I'm at. You just come for whatever reason and just cause some controversy because they're gonna go, oh my god, and you're like, no, gotta go, boys, bye.
just drop
Later.
the mic.
Talk
walk
And then
out.
burn the hell out of the parking lot.
Burn out.
Bam!
That's when I got Amanda
Just
out there in
make
that
your
Dodge
impression
Charger or
felt.
whatever, and we just absolutely lay it
Yeah.
down. Out
And
of
Amanda
there.
could take a deck of cards or something, and just like, fucking.
Isn't that
That-
there
that-
those
Hand the
money
camera
guns?
back
That
to you,
sounds
and
just
then you
like-
do that, Amanda. Yes, hand the camera to Blasi, and then you just flip cards up in
Yeah.
the air and then piece it
A
out.
total
Yes, that's
wrestling,
perfect.
a
Yeah.
wrestling promo
That's-
deal.
Hey, listen, that sounds like this guy. His name was Kenny Olivero, and Kenny was literally the best musician I've ever seen live. Like, just should have been in like Los Angeles, just rock star level, right? There was this little bar right there. It's now called North Beach Social, and he was downstairs playing one night. Hal Laird told me all about this. He said he was downstairs, and I knew Kenny after this. Just ridiculous. He could play any instrument, just different level rock star to be local. He was playing one night, got off into this guitar, just solo, just ripping it up, just like people going nuts, like this is insane. And he got done, and he just destroyed the guitar, started beating it across the stage, and there was a giant window, 4x4 behind him, glass still in it, jumps through the damn window, right, just shatters it, jumps out into his Jeep, does 3 donuts in the parking lot, and they said just hauls ass up 331 towards Freeport. That was it. The greatest exit ever from some dude, you know, playing a guitar, especially in Freeport, and you know, Santa Rosa Beach and Freeport. So that's what that just
Classic.
reminded me of. Yeah,
Then they'll never forget it.
never. And I wasn't there, but Hal was. Ask Hal about it, and everybody talks about it.
Hal.
Man, I'm
Oh,
going on
Hal.
Bubba the Love Sponge show in the morning, guys.
You
like,
are,
I'm gonna
dude.
go
You
there.
are,
I'm gonna
and
be there.
I think we don't want to. We don't need to interfere with bar time, folks. We need to let Blasi get downstairs.
I gotta meet-
Hey, we
That's
need
what I was
him
going to ask
get
you a
down
minute
there
away.
and
Like,
network
JR, I was
with some
going to ask you to
people.
text your brother because you know me, my minimal ass here. My phone's locked up as a camera. I was going to ask you to text your brother and see if they're still going to come here and hang out at the rooftop bar, but I forgot to do that.
Hopefully, Hillbilly says that Bubba hopefully will hook you up with some of them gimmicks.
Oh,
Wink, wink.
Those
And,
Canadian gimmicks. those
Amanda may
Canadian
want
gimmicks.
to get the Canadian gimmicks if
Yeah.
Bubba offers you one. Take
Yeah,
it.
the
Good,
Canadian
hard,
gimmicks are kinda where
long
they're at.
time.
Do I
And
want to
Stacey
know?
G loves Blasi, the one man posse story time. Who the hell doesn't? I mean, I love
Canadian
Blasi
gimmicks are kinda
story
where it's
time.
at, man.
There's no one.
That
These
extra
two
gear.
guys. This is what the formula that makes Tigs Bits work. It's the glue with these two guys, Blasi and JR, and their stories. Your boy over here, I have nothing to contribute except for lunacy and thoughtful insights.
Not
But
true.
I mean,
You're
what
the-
a
dude,
what
you-
a
you
got
what
a
an
lot.
honor.
You're the Brad Johnson of this organization.
Yeah, there you go. I'm QB1, baby. I'm QB1.
Exactly.
The ones
And the
twos is
craziest one in
JR.
the whole bunch.
JR
They think we're
JR
crazy,
wa-
but Brantley's actually the craziest one of all of us.
I am. Oh, for sure. The thing that
I think, oh,
I
he's
have
nice.
to
And
host,
you're like, no, he's absolutely insane. Trust me.
the dude's
Really
a
is.
fucking lunatic. Y'all just haven't really seen it yet because he actually takes this seriously. And I try to
Trying to get
host. I
he's
try
trying to get his kids
host.
through college. Once kids are out of college, you'll get right back to crazy Brantley will be right back.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
Brantley,
Oh my-
did you end
Yes,
up
ma'am.
smoking some barbecue tonight?
Well, it's funny that you say that. I did smoke some chicken wings earlier today, and that will be post meal. I did
yes.
actually.
I
It
got
really
like
did.
nervous when I heard that. I was like,
Like, oh my god, what is he
"Duh,
going to say?
What?
Yeah, that's the fun of it.
That was
That's
great.
The whole part.
That was fantastic.
Blasi,
Chad,
we
you're-
lose him again. He's coming back,
He's
but
having so much fun. He's pulling his cords out. He's so
look,
he's
one
ready to
good,
go
a
to
good
Bubba's
question
studio.
here. This I think we need to answer this. Rainey wants to know, how did you two meet? Tell us.
Oh, you know what? So speaking of that guy, what's that
Storyteller.
phenomenal
Turn your
shirt?
mic back up. We lost you and your mic went down. That's what
It's so
happens.
I'll let
Unbelievable.
the
Can you hear me
storyteller
now?
tell you.
Yes, please do.
Well, I can let you.
And
tell
then
it.
we'll hear your real version.
Yeah. So is that a Floribama shirt you got on over there, Jr.?
You know it.
You know it, and you know it. That's exactly where we met. Was at the Floribama, folks. I was at the floor. You talking about the greatest bar on earth? I always
Dreams
talk
come
about
true.
that. Imagine why. Look at this fine young lady sitting right here next to me. So we met the Floribama. She came up there with a friend. I started talking to her. And, you know, normally in a situation like that, I'm not, like, I just kind of chill, do my own thing. I'm not trying to, like, go up and be proactive. But, man, she came walking up those stairs, and I was like, ding, ding, ding. And I was like,
You saw me walking up the stairs? I didn't know that.
Oh, absolutely.
I just remember you trying to say, hey, do you know so-and-so?
Are you kidding me? Like, she just kept getting taller and taller as she kept coming up them stairs. The next thing you know,
She thought you were saying, hey, can I borrow you $20? And she's like, what?
Like stranger danger.
Stranger danger.
But yes,
Sweating a lot.
No, he was sweet.
we met at the most magnificent bar on earth, which is the Floribama. So that's yep, that's
Good
exactly
question,
where we
Rainey.
met.
Yep.
Great question.
Good question.
And then
John
about-
Costeca has his one-man posse shirt on the way.
Love it.
On the way. I
Love it.
saw that, John. I saw that, John. Made sure it went through production, and it is in
John's awesome.
route.
I'm ready to get up there and check out that church brewery.
Blasi, so did y'all meet on the upstairs deck at the Floribama or upstairs near the main room or upstairs where you look down at the band playing below you?
It's exactly where you walk up the stairs on the outside, just before you walk into the inside, where all the liquor bottles and stuff are in that area.
Right there
Just
on that little
outside on that
breezeway.
wing, that little breezeway, just sitting out there hanging on that point right there, just sitting out there on the tip. You know what I mean? Everybody else is inside getting after it. I'm out there just getting some fresh air. She came up those stairs, and just presented herself, and I did not let her go any further.
Wise move, sir.
Yeah, and you're right. What a great bar. I mean, it's just a magical place.
It is.
And you know what? We were actually in the same restaurant like earlier that day, or no, the day before. We figured out for like 4 hours.
And didn't even
He was
know
with.
What's the
Nope.
name of that place? It's a great spot too.
It's the one. JR is the one with the
Tacky
red and the
Jacks.
blue. That's it.
Tacky Jacks.
Oh,
Yeah.
Tacky Jacks.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep, that's it. Good old
the one
Tacky
in
Jacks.
Orange Beach,
Well, there
right
you
over
go.
there near Grice's house.
That's exactly where it's
That's
at.
it.
That's exactly the one.
Wow.
Yep. You're
That's
all over it.
awesome.
Yep.
That's awesome. And
Well,
how long
look-
ago was that?
Oh, 4 years plus
4
ago.
years?
4 years ago. Yep.
Okay.
4 years.
Yeah. Here
Yep.
we are.
Still going strong.
Time flies when you're having fun, boys and girls.
That's it. That's
Of
it.
course, I had to go. Sorry, Chad, but I'm going to tell the truth. I had to ghost you for about 3 months after that. You tried, and I appreciated it. And I was like, all right. And literally after our first date, I don't think we went like 1 day without talking.
Yeah,
Our first real date.
that's right.
So, yeah.
You're exactly right. You're
Of
exactly
course,
right.
Rainey
you
loves
can't-
your sweet
Just
southern
for a
accent,
point of order,
Amanda,
speaking of
which,
point of order, that's a
course.
great idea. You did ghost me for 3 months. But 3 months later, who texted who?
Y'all
I
played hard to
did.
get with each other, didn't you?
She texted
She
me.
started thinking, now he was kind of cute.
Let me
I used the
reconsider this.
excuse, hey, I'm just clearing out some of my texts, and I realized I never text you back.
Yeah, I'm not a stalker. You know what I mean? Like I did like 2 or 3
That was me.
tries, and I got nothing.
I was
I'm
like,
you know
"Oh."
what? And that was it. 3 months later, she texted me back. So
And here we are.
here we
Bam.
are. Here we are.
That's
And
all.
listen, we're about to be on Bubba the Love Sponge show. She's my cameraman one.
She,
over
look,
here.
don't you make
Document the
any
whole
bones about
experience.
it. If you don't think that lady right there isn't also going to be on the Bubba the Love Sponge show tomorrow, then you are fooling yourself.
Oh, yeah.
So, Amanda, you better go in there prepared, darling. I'm telling you right now.
Oh, I know. So I hung out with
You
him
probably
last year
gonna
at
get
the
involved.
Tarpons game.
Yeah,
He
you
was
met up at
cool.
the Tarpons
We
game.
got
Yep.
along.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
funny.
they know who. Oh,
Got to
yeah.
be quick-witted.
Hey, look, you
Gotta
got to
be
make sure to
quick.
get some videos tonight and send them to Tigs from Chad's
Yes.
phone.
Yeah.
Some videos of tonight.
Hey, everybody,
what's the
if you're
plan-
not on,
Yeah,
look, I'm gonna be up. I'm gonna be up. So y'all send something. You get something
text your
crazy
brother
from that bar
for me?
tonight. Send it live,
Yeah.
a little quick. I'm gonna put it on our Patreon. By the way, several of you guys in the chat have joined our Patreon, and there's some interesting stuff on there. I have posted the infamous RV story that I said would never, ever, ever see the light of day. I
statutes
put
of
that
limitations.
sucker up there yesterday in its entirety, unedited, but you got to pay. And I mean, I'm so cheap that I'm like $5 is enough. You know, if you're willing to
yeah.
pay $5 a month, hell, I'll let
Plenty.
you. I'll let
We're
somebody
just trying to
listen
get
me for
Blasi a damn
$5.
computer, y'all. We get Blasi a computer, we'll get
That's
off the
it.
Patreon.
That's
high
it.
horse.
We
He
need
needs a computer
we
when I
need to
got this
raise about $2
fantastic
grand
iPhone,
so
this
we can
iPad
get
over here.
Blasi a damn computer. These mic levels will then become automatic.
Why do they change
Unbelievable.
things?
Everything.
And I
he's
could
so
even
he's so
side text him.
dialed in that he just needs the last component.
And I could even
Two
side text
components.
him while we're talking on the thing because it won't interrupt his phone. He could actually,
Yeah,
it's gonna be-
and then
I can hear
look,
Kirk
I
go,
could be
Not-
texting your
look,
brother right
Tiggy
now
need-
saying, "Come
Tiggy
on over,
needs a
man.
new
If you're ready, we're
camera."
about to be wrapping up." But see, I don't know if he's at the movie still, if he's done with the movie, if he may be standing outside my door. He may be
Yeah,
sitting.
you're
outside
only
my
15
door.
minutes from him, probably 20
I know.
minutes
We-
tops.
We're supposed to be coming. Like when we get done, we're gonna see where we each other are, and we're gonna.
John
figure this thing
knows.
out.
He says John knows. He says Bubba will be interviewing Amanda before long tomorrow, and we will get all.
I will try
Of
to
the
keep
dirt.
my lips in.
I'm going to get
Good
up
luck.
early. Get
No,
my
he knows
People
how to get it
melt
out
with
of
Bubba.
you.
I mean, it's just gonna. This is gonna be glorious. I'm looking forward. I don't know what's going to happen. None of us know what the hell is going to happen tomorrow. This could be one of the greatest moments in the history of the Tigs Bits podcast and a huge step forward, or it could be a complete disaster.
could be the end. It
I
could
do
be the
not
very end.
feel that it will be a
No.
complete disaster
What if I
by
get on there
any
and I just get
stretch.
up there and he's like, "Here he is," you know.
But
we
let's
got
say
the
it
panhandle.
is.
Jet boss, woman, boss.
Every
and I go,
every now and then a rocket blows up at the launch
I'm really
pad.
glad to
You
be
know, I
here
mean,
on
it
the show.
happens. It happens.
I've always enjoyed your pod. I've enjoyed
But we'll
your
move
radio
on
show.
if it
It's
does.
been really fun.
Hey guys.
Thank you for. Is this Amanda? Wait, is Tuttle here?
He actually started
really
saying
did.
that
Yeah,
at the
there it
bar.
is.
And I was like,
Tuttle's
do not
here.
speak that
Tuttle.
into existence.
Tuttle,
Like, we're not trying to do that.
voice
Zero. Listen to me. I'm not confident much, but 0% chance that happens tomorrow. I'm so past excited and scared. I've already passed excited and scared 4 times. I'm into a different element. I'm hovering
All
off the
day.
ground. Like it's gonna be
Oh,
happening tomorrow.
bless your
I promise
heart,
you this. And I
Amanda.
have
I
gifts.
It's great.
coming with
Now, I
gifts.
know how I'd be. I'd be
You
a
have no
nervous
idea
wreck,
about the
Blasi.
gifts
I
that I have.
There are
I am a
worse
nervous
things.
wreck. I'm a nervous wreck for you. I'm just
not.
going to be
I'm
there in the
happy.
chat talking shit, not even
Excited.
supporting you, but I'm kind of
I'm gonna be like
supporting you.
Eminem, you know what I mean? Like, this is it, dude. This is your one chance. Do not miss this opportunity. You know, like, dude, you think I'm gonna miss this?
Oh,
Do you
no.
think I'm going to blow this opportunity? Like, no,
No,
dude. This is
no.
going to be fantastic. It's gonna be fun.
No, this is when the show takes off. This is going to be one of those
Yes.
other pivotal moments like we looked at 1 year ago, and we're like, just imagine where we're going to be a year from now. And we did say that, Blasi. You and I did 1,000,000% say that. Where do you think we'll be a year from now when all of that stuff started happening?
Here we are.
And if you would have told us that we would be right here, I'd have told you were crazy. Absolutely crazy. Now, if you would have told me this a week or 2 ago, I would have been like, yeah, well, we've been working our way to get here. But if you'd have told me a year ago, no way in hell. And if you tell me where will we be 1 year from now, I think tomorrow's a pivotal day for that.
It is. It is.
I don't want to put any pressure on you,
sink or
but I think it's
swim on.
very important for the show that you kick ass.
We're talking about Blasi here. Blasi.
I know.
He-
The
he'll-
one man.
He'll handle it. Full,
Yes.
full
Not
faith.
even worried. I'm really not. I'm not really. I'm
Yes.
not worried. I say I am. I'm absolutely not. I'm just giddy excited because, frankly, I'm a little jealous. I'm not there. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really am.
Hey, but it's
I
like I
wish I
told
was
the man
there. I will
earlier,
be
though.
there soon, though. I will get there.
I tried to say this earlier, and I'm not sure I articulated it correctly, but she said, you got to have this, you got to do this. But I'm like, listen, I have no control, like with Bubba. Like, this is not me and Seth.
Oh,
doing
you have no
podcasts.
control.
This is Bubba. I was like, you have to be able to, you got to be like Bernard Hopkins was one of the best defensive boxers ever, right? Whatever you gave him, he could counterpunch. He could counterpunch. I'm a counterpuncher tomorrow. Like, whatever he gives, I have to, like, adjust to that and give back. I don't dictate the fight. He dictates the fight, and I have to counterpunch. Like, this is all
That's
this
it.
is. That's
It's
all
a
it
beau-
is.
it's a match. An
Preparation
ebb and
is
a flow,
simple. It's a
an ebb and a flow.
mindset of you are a counterpuncher. You are not dictating the fight.
No.
Right there. And right there, that changes everything. I'm so
That's it.
comfortable with that. Yeah.
Oh,
And you've
dude,
done the
there's-
prep work.
Seriously,
I am.
there's zero doubt that that you're going to kill it. Mortar says Blasi's going to kill it. There's no doubt in his mind. John Costecca says he feels like he's known this crew for years. Rainey says you're one step ahead already. Paul Rogers says one man possessed. And or the one man posse, but I like possessed better. Paul, I
I
wanted
can
to
listen
read
to a
it that
documentary.
That autocorrect.
He
He is
is
possessed
locked
right now.
in.
He's
He's
possessed
locked
right
in
now.
right now.
Really
He
am.
really
I
is.
am. I'm
I
famous now
love
right
it.
here. Stay right here.
We're locked in, man. I feel that
about.
this show's been locked in since we made this move over to the Bubba Army Network. A lot of uncertainty for us of how are we going to do some of the things that we bit off that we said we would do, but we've more than done it, I do believe, and we've really started to kind of get in a flow now with everything. And then just, by the way, that TV show's coming up here in a couple of weeks. You know, we need to reach out to that cat, Blasi. I keep forgetting to tell you this, but we need to hit him on Monday or so. And because I'm wrapping up this weekend, I'm wrapping up a couple of those shows.
Good news is he's like 10 doors down from me, so we're good.
Perfect.
If that.
Perfect. But I haven't sent him anything. We need to make sure that we start that in July.
We're
we
good.
will, because they're done. The shows are done. So
we're good. Yeah.
Man, I wish you luck tomorrow, Blasi. You don't need it. I'm proud of you, brother. For real.
You know,
real talk. I'm proud of you, man.
I'm gonna walk in that studio and it's gonna be so surreal. It's like, again, back to that Field of Dreams and that long drive situation where I was in there, and it was like pretty overwhelming, but I managed it, and those emotions. Like, dude, really, I'm about to walk into Bubba the Love Sponge's studio tomorrow, and all these characters are going to be right there in front of me live and
everybody
real. It's not fake
in the flesh
anymore.
Blasi, when you get in there, ask them as soon as you get in there. Say, hey guys, can I get the Wi-Fi to log in? They're, oh yeah, one second. And also let me get the PayPal login too.
What's that PayPal?
PayPal login.
So I just need to get the Wi-Fi info and the PayPal login, and we'll get started, guys.
I'm trying to log into PayPal over here, and I'm having a difficult time right now. I wonder if you can help me out a little bit.
That's all you got to do, brother.
JR, that's great.
Cruise control after that. Cruise control after that.
Well, I'm walking in this thing right here in hand, like with a little bit of a limp. You know what I mean? Like,
Hell yeah,
like the mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart. I love it.
I have this megaphone because of him. Like, yeah, I got to carry it.
Hell yes, you are. Hell yes, you are. And you're
Yeah,
right.
Good times.
You're right, Paul. The Tigs Bits crew, we are all brothers. And all joking aside, no doubt that Blasi, the one-man posse, is going to go kill it in the morning. I know that me and the handler will be in the chat. Amanda will be in the studio. And, man, just go kill it, man. Go have fun.
We are, man.
Go cut it up with them. Have fun all weekend, man. And I think everybody has something to look forward to next week, because you know what the hell we're going to be talking about when we go live a week from now. We're going to be talking about this. It'll be the easiest show we've ever done.
Tomorrow when it drops. Tomorrow, that podcast, dude, is awesome. It really is. I'm not saying it because we were on it, because we had Brad Johnson on there. And Brad Johnson,
Big bad Brad,
dude, he's a cool cat, man.
Man, he was
what a
great.
Cool dude. God,
So
what
glad
a
he's
cool
on
dude.
social
Man.
media.
You're really going to enjoy it.
I
Go
threw
in,
a thing
leave
out
it.
and said him and Jenna Bandy need to team up together and do something.
Yes. I
Great
saw
idea,
that.
right?
I saw that. JR put that on Instagram
Yes.
today. I'm going to do something
Good
with it. I
idea.
just hadn't had a chance yet. Oh, yeah. We're going to try to make some of this magic happen. You never know. You don't know unless you ask. So let's see if we can get some of this trick shot stuff coming in. She would be a good one to be a part of that, no doubt.
I can't wait to do a Dan impression tomorrow. That's coming too. I'm going to give you another little teaser. I got a Dan impression I'm going to do on them.
Oh, boy. I love it.
Dude, I'm going to have so much fun. Anyway, that's it. I'm going to say another word.
No other words.
Counterpunch,
We're going
Bob
to show.
and Lee,
We're
Bob and Lee.
ending it. We're ending this show right here, everybody. Biggest
Bye,
room we've
Amanda.
had
Good
all
to see
night.
you. Thank you for joining us
y'all for
today.
having me.
Oh, of course. Anytime. You were great.
Thank you.
Tigs wigs till you drop. Tigsbits.com. Tigsbits.com.
Good luck.